Tonight on Southwest Local News. A 13-year-old missing from Haywood with police seeking information. Member for Western Victoria Gail Tierney announces she's stepping down. A new push for Warrnambool's surf club upgrades with plans for a new facility in the west. And first round clashes in the District League take off with scores from the starting round.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Liam Fitzgerald.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. Police are appealing for assistance to help locate a missing girl, Annika. The 13-year-old was last seen on April 9 in Haywood, but may be in the Ringwood, Lilydale or Croydon areas. Annika is described as having a thin build and blonde hair, was last seen wearing black pants, black long sleeve shirt and blue shoes with pink ASIC stripes. Police have concerns for her welfare due to her age and have released an image of Annika in the hope that someone recognises her and can provide information on her whereabouts. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is urged to contact Portland Police Station or Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. Let's hope Annika is found safe and well. Member for Western Victoria Gail Tierney has quit the Labor state government. It comes before this year's state government election, which is set for November. Currently, the Minister for Regional Development and Skills and TAFE, Ms Tierney, has been Member for Western Victoria in the Legislative Council since 2006. In the past year, served as Minister for Agriculture, Higher Education and Corrections. Ms Tierney's electorate office is in Geelong. She is one of 3 Labor ministers to announce today that they're stepping away. She's joined by Finance Minister Danny Pearson and Health Minister Mary-Ann Thomas. A push for a new surf club building for Warrnambool has taken another step forward. In the latest plans, Warrnambool Surf Lifesaving Club wishes to build a new facility just west of its current site. The planned new headquarters has a price tag of $16 million and is part of a revised master plan by the club. Warrnambool City Council has given in principle support for the new site. The master plan has been sent to the state government. The push for new facilities has been going for a number of years, with the expanding club having outgrown its current home.
So this month, Council voted to endorse moving the Surf Lifesaving Club from where it is currently sited down the foreshore over to the right a little bit, in line with the foreshore master plan. And it really is, a stamp of support that as land managers we're giving in principle support to the Surf Lifesaving Club. We know the facility is getting to end of life, and looking at the club too, and looking at what it's going to be moving forward, we really need that state and federal support. State, especially from a funding, but also a planning perspective to be able to approve the move, but from a federal perspective as well, because we need the funds there to be able to deliver that amazing project for Warrnambool.
It's certainly a vital facility, that's for sure. Southwest motorists will have access to a new advertising campaign aimed at educating them on how to save fuel. The federal government has paid $20 million for the Every Little Bit Helps commercials. Some tips given in the campaign include asking people to drive their cars less, carry less weight in the car, drive smoother to avoid excessive fuel use, and find alternatives driving such as walking, cycling or taking public transport. Removing roof racks to decrease aerodynamic drag is also recommended. Motorists continue to face high prices at the Bowser as the war in the Middle East shows little sign of slowing down. An upgrade of sporting facilities in Mortlake will carry the name of a favourite daughter from the town. Mortlake Recreation Reserve Committee has announced a $890,000 upgrade at the DC Farron Oval. The funding will be used to upgrade female changing facilities at the venue. Once complete, the new era will be named the Georgia Wareham Women and Girls Facility. Wareham is a star player for the Australian women's cricket team and hails from Mortlake. The Committee of Management will contribute $140,000 to the project, the Moyne Shire Council $250,000 and the state government will chip in $500,000. Certainly a fitting tribute to a great athlete. The iconic Mount Noorat will get a new addition. Telstra will install a mobile tower on the mountain to provide improved 4G, 5G mobile voice and data coverage. It comes after concerns from residents after an earlier plan for a lower tower would result in an inferior service. Telstra returned with the latest higher option. Telstra is working towards completion before the end of the 2026 financial year, subject to any unexpected delays. 5 southwest municipalities have had their fire restrictions period shortened. Warrnambool, Moyne, Corangamite, Southern Grampians and Colac will all have their fire restrictions removed from April 20. It comes after a time frame of May 1 was originally listed for the lifting of restrictions. For the Glenelg Shire restrictions will remain in place until May the 1st. Burning off is prohibited during fire restriction periods. The Moyne Shire Council has warned residents it is illegal to collect firewood by the roadside. In its warning, Council said even trees that have fallen naturally are not allowed to be targeted for wood collection. Firewood can be collected from designated collection areas in the state forests during autumn and spring, although there are none of these areas in Moyne. The policy behind the Firewood Collection Act is a state government one, with Moyne enforcing it within its boundaries. The state opposition has promised it would fund the recruitment of 3,000 extra police should it be elected in November. Opposition leader Jess Wilson said the new officers would be recruited across her party's first 4 years in government. The new officers would be recruited locally and internationally, with countries such as Ireland, the UK and New Zealand among those to be targeted. The Liberal Party believe this injection would allow more opening hours for stations, particularly in rural areas. A 10-week program is underway to ensure the worlds of trees and power lines in Portland don't collide. Glenelg Shire last week commenced works around its electric line clearance management plan. Those works will continue for 10 weeks. The pruning of the trees is to keep branches from coming in contact with power lines. There was plenty of action at the Warrnambool Kite Day on Saturday. Held at Jetty Flat, the day drew a keen group of enthusiasts who braved the cold and rain to make the most of the winds. But the wind proved too much for one kite that flew out of control and into nearby Lake Bateau. The moment called for a hero, and Stephen Britton was up to the task. Mr. Britton swam through the waters of Lake Bateau to retrieve the kite for its grateful owners.
We were watching the kites flying, and it was like a huge gust of wind broke the cord on one of them, that they flew out across Lake Bateau, over the bushes and the reeds here, and went down into the lake and had to be retrieved. So we did that. He couldn't lose his kite because it cost him a lot of money. They were expensive kites, so it was worth the swim out there to get it, because we saw where it was stranded on the reeds. But we're going to need a drone and we're going to need a canoe. So yeah, because there was no telling where it went, but we were lucky to have spotted it.
And so
but it was quite a distance to swim around there. Very cold, very muddy. You're sinking a lot of mud, but yeah.
Is it deep?
Particularly, yeah, it's like head deep. Around the back there it is. Very heavy. It was a large kite, so it had a lot of drag factor. And I did find myself struggling at times, but knew I'd get to shore.
A story of true heroism, that is for sure. That's all in general news. After the break, we'll speak about sport before the weather. Back soon.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to trusted professionals for water quality and filtration. Get in touch today to book a quote or visit our website. ASAP Local Plumbing, your local plumbing experts.
George Taylor Stores. 3 stores, an astonishing range of products. Clothing, accessories, beanies, gloves, hats and belts. Brands like Bisley, Yakka and Ridgeline. Plus the largest range of boots and gumboots in the region. George Taylor Stores.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and VFG. Plus we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back. First making news in sport. It may only be April and round one of the Warrnambool District Football Netball League, but winter hit early and hard on Saturday. The grand final rematch between Noranda and Allansford was played in wet and heavy conditions at Noranda. And it was the visitors who handled the conditions better, defeating the reigning premiers by 35 points. The biggest winner of the round was Old Collegians, who cruised to a 189-point victory over Dennington. And improved South Rovers had a good battle against Russells Creek, with Creek pulling away in the second half to win by 33 points. Timboon Demons caused the upset of the round, defeating Merivale by 24 points, while Kallura-Nuret was 26-point victors over Pamnua.
Mate, I'm joined by Allansford recruit Xavier Farley. Farley's a great first up win.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, no, it's good.
You've come across from South Warrnambool. You've had a knee injury.
Yeah.
2 goals from the midfield. You'd be pretty happy in yourself in that game.
Oh, it's a rarity, so it's always nice. Yeah, no, it's good.
And obviously, son of a club legend, you got a lower number than what your old man used to wear. Does that mean you're better than him?
No, I just didn't want to get weighed down by number 4. It's no good.
Well, it's been worn by some pretty handy players.
Edgy wears it better, so no, it's good.
Well, it looked like Jarvis was really good in the ruck there, slotted into this team quite nicely. Edgy across half back. What was the message there at three-quarter time? Because Noranda probably controlled that third quarter.
Oh, no, it was pretty good, I thought. I thought just contest was Tim's main point. He's just working hard and making sure you're just doing your best. So they did that pretty well, I thought. Yeah, no, it was good.
It was certainly a wet and wild day out at Noranda on Saturday, that is for sure. New recruit Matilda Fitzgerald starred as Noranda began the Warrnambool and District A-grade netball season with a victory. A former Warrnambool player, Fitzgerald was best on court as the Blues defeated the Cats 53 goals to 25. After a Good Friday loss, Merivale hit back strongly with a 34-goal victory over the Timboon Demons. South Rovers was too good for its neighbour Russells Creek, winning by 12 goals. Kallura-Nuret defeated Pamnua by 12, while Old Collegians defeated Dennington 98-7. A new dress design brought with it winning form for Port Fairy in open grade Hampden League netball on Saturday. The Seagulls travelled to take on Portland in the opening round and won 47-28. Koroit's open grade netballers bounced back from their opening round loss in style. The Saints lost their Good Friday game to South by 27 goals. But in round one, made an enormous statement. They hosted the Kangaroos and went on to win the game 102-27. Beck Hicks, in her first season with the Saints, shot an incredible 93 goals. It is unsure if both the team and the individual scores are Hampden open grade records. In other games, South defeated Cobden 39-21. Terang Mortlake defeated Camperdown 42-40 and Warrnambool defeated the North Warrnambool Eagles 41-26. Koroit has dodged a bullet in round one of the Hampden Football Netball League in senior footy. The Saints hosted the Hamilton Kangaroos on Saturday and looked like losing the game. But a free kick and goal after the siren to coach Sammy Dobson landed the Saints a come-from-behind win. In other games, South Warrnambool was too good for Cobden. The North Warrnambool Eagles were convincing winners over Warrnambool. Portland defeated Port Fairy and Terang Mortlake started the season with a win over Camperdown. A big weekend in football and netball, that's for sure. That's all in sport. That wraps up general news. 15 degrees in Warrnambool today with a few showers around the place. When we return, I'll have the full 3-day forecast. Back soon.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals, paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. It was a wet weekend and there seems to be plenty of rain on the way around the region this week. Let's take a look at the 3-day forecast to see what we have in store. First in Port Fairy tomorrow Tuesday, showers increasing a top of 19, a shower or two on Wednesday 18, 1 to 5 mil of rain forecast for Thursday, a top of 20 degrees. Up to Mortlake, a shower or two tomorrow 20, up to 2 millimetres of rain forecast for Wednesday 19 degrees and showers increasing on Thursday, a top of 22. Across to the Camperdown-Colac area, a windy day tomorrow, partly cloudy, a top of 20. Partly cloudy again on Wednesday, also expecting 20. And for Thursday, partly cloudy, a top of 21. Down to the coast of Port Campbell, showers tomorrow, a top of 19. Wednesday, a shower or two, a top of 18. And showers on Thursday, a top of 20 degrees. Back to the centre here in Warrnambool, and tomorrow we can expect a top of 19, 18 on Wednesday with showers, and another wet day on Thursday, a top of 21 degrees. That's all from your Southwest Local News team for your Monday night. Thanks for tuning in. If you missed any of the bulletin, it will be available to watch back on demand on southwestlocalnews.com.au later tonight. Until Wednesday, have a great day tomorrow and good night.